Hi, do you know that one of the biggest influences you have on climate is what you eat? Because there's a lot of agricultural space needed to feed animals, and it's estimated like 3/4 of the agricultural space is used to feed animals. And so if the whole world would go vegan, it's going to make a big difference. We could reforest a lot of areas, and it would make a really huge difference in CO2 in the atmosphere. So, and that's why I tested all kinds of products to produce like a cappuccino. First let's start with the ones where I say, yeah, that's like not really the ones I would go for. For example, this is a drink which is like replacement of milk, and here you see there's like 4.2% of oat and 1.2% of soybean. And that's actually the stuff what we are looking for. And this one has just like 5.4% overall, and the numbers here 1.25 euros. So it's like for the amount of stuff you get, it's basically water, and you get 5.4% stuff you really want to have. So it's like, that's like too expensive. I wouldn't go for that. And it also doesn't really make, you can't really make a nice foam with this. Here's another one. This is only the oats, but it is only 9% of oats, but it's quite cheap. It's just 90 cents. So that there you can already make foam from it, but it's not really that good. And then we have also like 11% of soya, soy only. It's also not so expensive, but also didn't really make such a good foam. Or here's one, it's also like the barista version. It's made from peas. It's also like 9% peas. I don't know. That was like the one I said, the taste wasn't really that great. So, and then like most of the other products are like here. There are either like, for example, this one. This is like just the oats, 12% of oats, no soy in this. And this is like quite a good price for the money, because it's just 109 and you get 12%. 12% of the stuff. It's like, look at this, it's almost the same price, but here you have much more bang for the buck. So that's like one, but it's not a barista version. Like, for example, this is sold as a barista version, and it has like 10% of oats and 2% of soy. So you have like 12% of stuff, and it's with 129. It's a quite a good price here. There's something similar. It's also marked, this is marked as a barista, this is marked as a barista, same kind of recipe. This is like a barista, almost identical price. Yeah. And this is the one which has like the highest content of stuff. It's like 12 plus 2, so 14%, but it has like a higher price, almost 2 euros. And there's another one like here where you have like 11% of just the oats. So that's like, let's say, inferior in a way to that one, because the recipe is like really, it's just, here you have 11%, there you have 12%, and that's actually cheaper, but it's not marketed as a barista version. It's just like, so what does actually barista make? Well, all these ones, they just have soy and water and some oil in it, and the oats. But like, for example, this product is marketed especially as a barista version. It's the most expensive one I bought, but it just has 10% of stuff. So 10% of oats, most expensive, but you also get all these chemicals, like decalium phosphate, calcium carbonate, kalium. So, I don't know. I would say, no, thank you. That's too expensive. You get all the chemicals, and all the other ones are marketed and they don't have the chemicals. I would just like, don't use the chemicals. And also like, I wouldn't like, this is like, compared, for example, to this one, which is marketed as barista, it's like almost double the price. And it's like less oat in it, than, for example, here or there. It's just adding these chemicals, which actually, improve a little bit the foam quality. So if you want to have the highest foam quality, of course, you need to go for something like this. But, just from a nutritional perspective, I wouldn't go for this. You know, if you want to have the highest content of stuff, it's like this product. It's like 12 plus 2. So it has like 12% oats and 2% soybeans. So that's like, but it's like higher priced. And then there's like quite a few ones which have like 12% of stuff, either 10 plus 2 or here just. And you know, these ones are actually like my favorites right now. And I'm going to experiment with them a little bit more. So hope that helped you a lot. So, basically you must try out, it's different than milk, of course. So you just have to try out yourself a little bit, but now you know where to look for. Thank you very much for watching. Please follow the channel.